What if everything you believed about starting a business was completely wrong? Most people think you need money, connections, or years of experience before you can build something great. But what if one old man walking through a dusty village market proved all of that wrong in just a few months? Stay with this story until the very end, because the lesson hidden inside it could change the way you think about success forever. In the business world, there was a man named Mr. Harrison who everyone deeply respected. He had spent nearly half his life building companies from the ground up, turning small ideas into empires worth millions. But as he grew older, he quietly stepped away from the boardrooms and skyscrapers and moved to a simple, peaceful village far from the city noise. He handed his responsibilities to his sons and chose a slower life. Yet his sharp business mind never truly rested. Every morning, Harrison walked through the village market, watching small entrepreneurs sell their goods with honest effort. He admired their hustle. Then one day, something stopped him. A young man named Marcos, selling handmade local snacks from a simple roadside stall, offered him a sample with a warm smile. Harrison took one bite, and his eyes widened. The flavor was extraordinary, made from natural ingredients, full of character. But the packaging, a plain, forgettable plastic bag, no branding, no story, no identity. Harrison immediately saw what Marcus could not see, a hidden goldmine being wasted. He asked Marcus how long he had been selling. "Almost 10 years, Marcus said with a proud but tired smile. "But my customers are always the same people." Harrison listened carefully as Marcus shared his struggles, starting with almost no money, limited to one small market, with no idea how to reach bigger audiences. Studies show that over 80% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years. Not because the product is bad, but because the owner lacks strategic knowledge. Marcus had the product. What he lacked was the system. This is where Harrison made a bold decision. Even though he had enough money to invest heavily, he deliberately chose to start with minimal capital, almost from zero, to prove that knowledge, not money, is the real foundation of business. He walked the market daily for weeks, studying people's needs, listening to complaints, and observing what products small businesses desperately depended on. He noticed that locally produced flour was something every small food vendor needed, yet they were always forced to buy it at unfair, inflated prices. That was the gap. That was the opportunity. Pangeas produced a small test batch locally sourced flour, blended with selected spices, wrapped in branded packaging that told a cultural story. He sold it in local shops and quietly promoted it on social media. The first wave brought rejections. Harrison smiled at every rejection, because each one taught him exactly why customers were hesitant. He adjusted, refined, and listened again. Within months, the product was flying off shelves. But here is the most powerful part of the story. Harrison did not keep the success to himself. He built a simple partnership model so that people like Marcus, with little money, could become sellers too. Suddenly, an entire community was earning. One idea, built on knowledge and patience, had created a wave of opportunity. The truth is, you do not need a perfect start. You need the right knowledge, the courage to begin small, and the patience to listen and improve. Harrison proved it. Marcus lived it. Now the question is, what is stopping you? If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Like, comment, and subscribe, because more stories like this are coming.